Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, March 6th, and this is my analysis of the US dollar Canadian, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. So on the US dollar CAD, I still think this first move down is either an A or 1. I still think this is three waves up, either an ABC of B or an ABC of 2. I still think this here is a trend, and I still think it's going to go down like a wave C. Most likely it is a wave C, but it could possibly even stretch out into a wave 3. I personally don't think it's important to know whether it's a C or a 3 at this point because either way, it leads to a nice downtrend on these higher time frames. Taking it down to the weekly, I think this is very clearly a downtrend, wave 1. I think this move up is still a correction to that move down, wave 2. I think we need to touch at least that 61.8, which we really haven't quite done yet. But then most likely we are going to go down for a wave 3, probably a 1, 2, 3 of C, or maybe even a 1, 2, 3 of 3. So taking it down to the daily, we have to remember that today we do have important news for the CAD. We got interest rate news, rate statement today for the CAD. I think that most likely it is going to initially cause the CAD to go up. It's probably going to go up, maybe even spike above this a little bit, and then I think it's actually going to end up going down. I think it needs to take out these highs, grab that liquidity, complete this ABC correction, and then I think there's a good chance it may end up turning down. Maybe it's not going to do it all in one day, but I think in the next few trading days, this is a very likely scenario. So taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, I mean, it definitely looks like a 1, 2, and this is probably a 3. Still think that this is a 4, and I still think it needs to go up at least one more time to make a wave 5, touch that 61.8, maybe even overshoot it a little bit, spike above it. And at some point, I think it's actually going to end up continuing back down. So taking it right down to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, this move up actually looks very impulsive. Actually, let's throw a Fibonacci out there real quick from here to here. And let's do that real quick so we can have that. So this move up definitely looks pretty impulsive, like a trend. This move down is definitely looking pretty corrective. I think there's a good chance this move down is a correction to this move up. I think there's a really good likelihood that this is going to turn at a fib level. I think at the news, there's probably a pretty good chance that this is going to turn up. Most likely head up towards that 61% fib that I was showing on the 4 hour and the daily. And then from there, maybe not today, but at some point, I think it is going to make a bigger move to the downside, possibly even ending that wave 2 like I was showing on the daily time frame. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.